It's been 1.5 years since we did the Eywa KOL sale on our Peakdefi launchpad, and while the technical TGE happened a few days ago, the listing will go live very soon, and that means that you can claim your tokens also very soon once the listing is live. And that's why we will recap today about Eywa protocol, some information about Eywa, and also we will go through the updated tokenomics. Let's go. So if we check out our Peakdefi launchpad, we can see that we did the sale back in June 2023, so 1.5 years ago, with a token price of 0.065 US dollars. And this was a KOL sale, and this is very important that we keep this in mind because this comes later in hand with the tokenomics, because we have some special vesting conditions with the KOL sale compared to other IDO sales that happened after our KOL sale. So yeah, we did this like 1.5 years ago. We can see the old tokenomics here with the old information, but this has changed. So we will go through these information from the updated website in a minute. And what is Eywa? Eywa is a consensus bridge, the new era of Web3 interoperability. Sorry, for me as a German, this word is like very, very difficult. And if we check out their Twitter account, we can see that they are very active. They have 323,000 followers and they update very, very frequently. They just had to update their contract address because they had a technical TGE a few days ago where they launched the token on the technical side, where they tested everything live with the mainnet and everything, and then they found some issues, and that's why they did an update for the contract address, because they fixed some errors that they had, which would affect the vesting also from the Eywa tokens. So they fixed all that, and now they have like a new updated contract address, so everything is working fine now for the listing that's going to happen very soon. And once the listing happened, that's when people can start claiming their tokens. So the TGE was more like a technical TGE, and the listing of the token is when everybody can start claiming the tokens. That's when you can start claiming the tokens on our Peakdefi launchpad, and that's when the token is really live, I would say. So yeah, if we check out their Twitter account, we can see that they're very, very active here. They post a lot of stuff, and one of the products is the cross curve. And here they showed some metrics from the cross curve, and I think this is very interesting because here we can see that they said, oops, it seems we underestimated the number of transactions and their volume on cross-curve DEX. So this is their very own product that they already launched like a while ago. So according to June's updated methodology, our actual stats are even more impressive. Total transactions 3.5 million, then cumulative trading volume 1.85 billion, and the TVL growth from 18 million to 20 million in just a few days. So here's a graphic that they also posted with that. And this thing here has 46.5 thousand views. So we can see that actually a lot of people are checking that Twitter account. So they not only have a lot of followers, but they have a lot of people following them actively and checking out what they post. So this is also like a very interesting post, because it shows that their product is working. And if we check out their website, we can see that they have these two products here. They have the consensus bridge, and they have this cross curve, which I just talked about on the Twitter account. So this is like one of the products here. So the consensus bridge is we are utilizing a consensus of the most reliable bridges on the market. No more reliance on a single bridge, because they are building a consensus for all the other different bridges here. So they have a source chain, the data validation, and then the destination chain. And we can learn more about that in the documents. And then the second product they have is cross curve, backed by Curve, which is Curve Finance. You know about that. So it's a cross-chain trading and yield protocol. It's the end game for fragmented liquidity, because cross-curve connects over $2 billion of curve liquidity from different blockchains into a united cross-chain market. Cross-curve enables low slippage cross-chain swaps of any assets, stables, curve LPs in one click, and earns yield for liquidity providers as well. So you can check out the product here, cross-curve, as well if you want to do that. And if we check out the documents, then we can see here the consensus bridge, which is Curve's official aggregated bridge. So you can see some information here how this works again. So they also write like in detail how the product works here with products Eywa version 2, that's how you can find the consensus bridge. So you can find some information here, how it works exactly, but we're not going into the details here because this is more like an overview video here. And then you also have some information about cross curve, where you can see exactly how it works here with Eywa and how Eywa like pitches in here as well. So this is like the information about the products, but the main thing that we want to check out is more what is Eywa in general. So they say that they do cross-chain magic. So they have these two products, the consensus bridge, cross curve, and their goal is to unite the fragmented DeFi market. So they just want to bring different DeFi products together and unite them while also maintaining a DeFi status and being like truly decentralized with a DAO, and also why they don't want to be like the single player that decides about the market or it's like a major player. They just want to be like a player that like connects all the different protocols. So I think that's like a very humble goal that they have. And if we check out the tokenomics, and I think this is like the most important information that you want to see as well. They have some graphics here, but I'm just gonna load the spreadsheet because then the quality is a little better and we can see it a little more better here. So now we can see a lot of numbers, and we have to remember Peakdefi did a KOL sale. So we have to check out the KOL sale numbers here, because other protocols, they just did an IDO. If we check out their Twitter account, we can see that another launchpad just did a sale like a few days ago. Where did I see that? Here, a community round on Sports Network was here like December 9th, so a week ago. So they did like a public IDO allocation, so they have a different vesting. But if we check out the spreadsheet here, we can see that the KOL round contains 1% of the total supply here. And we have seen a round price of $0.065 US, because the community rounds are the listing price, like $0.07 US. So we can see the unlock vesting here. So once the listing goes live, that's why you see here percentage unlock listing. So once the listing goes live, our community will get 15% of their tokens directly available. Then there's a 1 month cliff, and then the vesting remaining is 6 months, and the token amount of listing is here. So this is like token released after cliff. So after the first month's cliff, then it's 13%, and then it's a 6 month linear unlock. So that's how you get all the tokens. So this is like faster than the regular community rounds, because the regular community rounds, they have 15% on listing, and then they have a 12 months linear unlock, and we just have a 6 months linear unlock with a 1 month cliff. So we have a shorter vesting time compared to all the others. So if we check it out here, we can see the community round and the KOL round. So we have 15% directly on listing, then 1 month cliff, then 13%, and then 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. And then after 8 months in total, we are done with the vesting. If we check out, for example, the community rounds, the public rounds, which are just now, then we can see that the community rounds here, they have to wait longer, because they actually have to wait until the 12 months is over, and then they're done. And of course, the founders and teams here, the founders, for example, they have an even longer vesting period. So here we can see that they have to wait almost like 48 months, so 4 years. And some other parts here, for example, the DAO treasury works for the next 5 years as well, for the next 60 months. So we can see that the KOL round is actually a pretty good round, because we get the tokens pretty fast compared to the public IDO, and we have a very similar or very good vesting compared even to like other rounds, because they have a longer vesting period. You can see all of them here, they have a longer vesting period. We have a very, very fast vesting compared to all the other stuff. So I think that this is very good that we as Peakdefi were able to close a KOL sale with Eywa. I mean, yes, our community invested a long time ago in June 2023, so 1.5 years ago, and they waited for a long time. But now I think it pays off, because we actually have the best vesting compared to all the other vesting possibilities here. So here you can check all the information as well. So if you check out the documents, then you can find all the information here on their tokenomics and Eywa cross curve. So you can find these here as well. And then they have also some information about the tokens here with the TGE mechanics, for example. So the TGE stages includes the following steps. The Eywa token smart contract will be deployed in Ethereum chain. The entire Eywa emission will be issued and then transferred to Arbitrum chain using the Eywa token bridge, and then the vesting contract will be deployed in Arbitrum chain as well. And then Eywa is an omni-chain token and can be moved to Arbitrum, BSC, Phantom chains. So the Eywa team will send the Eywa token submission to the vesting contracts in accordance with the project's tokenomics. And then after that, the token distribution begins after listing date in a special section app. So we are just making sure that this happens on our Peakdefi launchpad and not through their link here. So then our community can unlock their tokens on the Peakdefi launchpad and claim the tokens there. So the listing date will occur no later than 14 days after TGE. And I think that this is very important because if we check out their Twitter account, we can see that they had the TGE a few days ago. They just updated here on December 13th. So according to their rules, the listing date should be very, very soon, within the next few days. They didn't notify us yet with a specific date, but it should be within the next few days. And that's why we do the video today. And here you have some more vesting rules again. So you can read all that up in the documents. If you want to have more information, you can check that out also in the documents. And if you have any questions about Eywa, write them down below in the comments. And other than that, I wish you a good night. Bye bye.